Hey everyone, Jay here, and in this video, I am going to be talking about how I turned only 2 weeks of market research into a niche with $3,000 clients just wanting my attention. So let's get into it. Most of your competitors are not doing any market research, and that is a very big upside for you specifically if you want to really start scaling your own online business as well. And the thing is, a lot of the people who are doing market research simply aren't doing enough of it. And because of that, you can literally get a 1000x business advantage by simply doing a lot more and better market research. And that is exactly what I am going to be teaching you in, in today's video. So, at the moment, right now, you have a, a, you have a current and and you have a desired depth of market understanding. So your exact level of how well you understand the market you're in right now. So let's say you are right now at a level two of market understanding. That is how well you understand your market, because it's quite literally it takes decades to fully understand your market. And then you have a desired depth of understanding about your market, which is maybe level 4 or level 5. This is really important because the difference between a level 2 understanding and a level 5 understanding is so huge that the level 2 understanding finds it really hard to sign a single high ticket client, but the level 5 understanding finds it extremely easy to sign as many clients as he wants. So the faster you implement what you learn in this video, the faster you will make $10,000 a month. So for the longest time in business, I didn't really bother to doing any market research. I really didn't care about it. I did not want to do any market research because I simply thought that the videos that I watched from my competitors were enough, and the mentorships that I invested into were enough. And let me tell you, this wasn't the case at all. Because first of all, they will simply give you limited information. That is exactly what they did for me as well. And the second thing is that it realistically just gets outdated or simply twisted really fast because of the fact that markets are constantly changing, they are constantly evolving. So one single piece of information isn't really enough. And that is why it is so incredibly important that you actually start sitting down and start focusing on market research as fast as you can. And it really wasn't until I deployed my own market research that my business truly skyrocketed. And right now, $10,000 a month feel effortless because I simply put market research first before I actually focused on selling my products, right? So, do you want a step-by-step roadmap in depth to signing your next 5 or more high-ticket clients? Then make sure you check out Simplified Acquisition in the description. It is a free 3-phase training program for you to go from $0 a month all the way to $10,000 a month with your online coaching slash info product business. So make sure you check it out with the link in the description. So if you are in a competitive niche, then you require a much better understanding of the market to win. Because the more people there are who are trying to take your clients, the more you need to really understand your clients in order to win. And niches don't saturate. Offers are the things that saturate. Because if you have a really strong offer, even if you just you just entered this niche, let's say 6 months ago, when a lot of your competitors have been in this niche for years, if not decades on end, you will have to really stand out. And the way that you do that is through niche market research and actually crafting a specific offer that really captures the attention of your ideal client profiles. And the only way to convert people, especially in a competitive niche, is through the right messaging and positioning. So it is really important that you really start focusing on figuring out how you can message yourself properly and also how you can position yourself properly in order to get the best possible results for your niche, right? So we have weak versus strong offers, and they actually compare to each other through research, because the truth is, offers on their own aren't simply weak or strong, uh, uh, because offers are compared to each other, and an offer is weak if it is weaker than the other offers in the space. Now, if you want a strong offer, you should simply have a stronger offer compared to the other offers in your niche. Now, luckily for you, I would say between 90 and 95% of the offers in the entire business space, it really doesn't matter what you do, are horrible offers. So like quite literally, the top 5% in your space are taking the majority of your clients. And you can actually join this top 5% by simply doing niche market research and actually crafting an offer that really speaks to your ideal client profile, so they will actually engage with what you have to offer, right? Now, the golden way of market research, because there is one way that is significantly better than any other way of doing market research, which is research interviews. And this simply means that you get on a call directly with your niche slash your ideal client profile, and you ask them the right questions in order for you to gather the right information that you need in order to help them out in the future. And on top of that, the right questions you need in order to really expand your level of understanding that you have about your market. Now, this is not a sales call. However, you can actually direct them onto a sales call later when you have proper understanding about your niche slash your market, and you have a proper offer that you can start presenting to them. So the people you're actually reaching out to right now, and you're having an interview with, are actually the people who can potentially become your first few clients, which is really exciting. Now, even if you only did 10 or 20 of these interviews, you'll be ahead of 99% of your competition. And that is so incredibly powerful because, just like I said, if you can be ahead of 99% of your competition, you can also take the majority of the clients in your niche. So, 100 hours of research is the best goal you can set for yourself in order to get ahead, because nobody else thinks in 100 hours. Because people think, okay, if I maybe do like 3 or 4 hours, then I'll be fine. But imagine if you did 30 times more than the people who are doing 3 or 4 hours. You will get so significant returns. It is unbelievably powerful. Now, these 100 hours simply include interviews, learning about your market, and actually applying what you've learned, and connecting with your market, also doing outreach and things like that. Now, after the 100 hours, you should have at least 10 to 30 things that are objectively true about your market. So their problems, their 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 desires, their current situation, things like that. As much as you can possibly gather about your market. Now, if you need my help with this, then you can join Simplified Acquisition for free, and you can follow the roadmap to do it yourself. Now, if you want my one-on-one help and actually scale even faster, you can book a call with me, and we can do it together, and we can actually get you to your next 10 or more high ticket clients even faster. So if that interests you, then check out the links in the description, and I will see you in the next one.